My name is Bora Gulari, part-time resident of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Nacra 17 is a totally new challenge to me. It is a fairly unstable boat, but it's very high performance. It's a very good challenge. It's a very interesting boat. It's semi-foiling. There's a lot of new stuff to learn for me. I haven't really spent a lot of time on small catamarans, so it's the challenge that is kind of fun. 2 people, a sail plan, and a teeter-totter, it feels like, but there's a lot of times we blow out of the water, whether there's a whole lot of sustained foiling. Maybe 15 to 20% of the time both hulls are out of the water, but the rest of the time you're at a very high lift fraction, so it's kind of like a skimmer in that sense. It seems consistently fastest where you're just touching the water, where that way you have a low drag configuration and you're still in fairly decent control though. And I'm trying to figure out how to manage the power on the Nacra myself. It is part of the racing game, obviously, and there's all sorts of new controls to me with the rotator and obviously a very powerful Cunningham. Traveler is pretty standard, but it's a new set of controls that I haven't had a chance to play with a whole lot. I think with regards to who's driving, male versus female, and who's crewing, everything has some effect. Obviously, a lot of teams would think that it'd be better to put a male on in a crew position because typically the men are stronger, and I think that also has a little bit of the opposite effect too. Up until recently, there's been fewer trapeze classes for girls to get really good at, and so the amount of experience being a trapeze crew is maybe not as much there. Also, that applies for being a trapezing helm. The weight issue, whether you'd want more weight in the front or back, or if you want the big guy in the wire more of the time or less, I think it all kind of evens out with the boat. It's actually pretty impressive that both configurations work and everybody can kind of find their own way to go fast. So I think that's a testament to the boat. I think there's enjoyment in both styles. So you're going into a strict one design where everything is set and it's just basically the racing and using your own skill, and then there's also the technical challenge of being in something that's a little bit unknown and just trying to figure it out. That's something I enjoy more than anything else, just trying to figure stuff out. So one of the things that I really enjoy is just being a noob, for lack of a better term, going out and crashing and burning and just being out of control. Kind of every day you go out and you learn something new. It's always a good thing. You feel good about yourself. That's the best part of doing something when you're new. I haven't picked up the foiling kiteboarding, and like that kind of, I was once again reaffirmed, like I just love crashing for some crazy reason. I just like taking a beating and seeing that you still get up. So.